3, 2, 1.
This tarot card reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. If you're always here, welcome back. This reading is for Bloveslife. All right, let's get into it. I'll show you to the ancestors. I'll show you to the universe. Spirit is acknowledging that she is sweating like a sinner in church, hiding something that needs to be revealed, okay? There is guilt, remorse, nerves, worry, confession, coming clean, apology, and integrity is needed. This is on the surface, okay? So subconsciously, this has to do with a swamp angel. There is something or someone who is bringing an energy of nuisance, provocation, gossip, hassle, freeloading, and opportunism. And this is why she's sweating like a sinner in church, because of this energy subconsciously, okay? Spirit is also acknowledging that she's doing whatever floats her boat right now. She's putting a lot of boats into the water, water equaling emotion or a water sign element, but to gain direction, okay? Boats equal direction for me. So seeking fulfillment, enthusiasm, follow your bliss and money, passion, projects, and doing you. Spirit is acknowledging that. And what we're not saying in the middle of the deck is she needs to have a come to Jesus moment. She needs to have truthful communication about whatever she's hiding, okay? Whatever has her worried. And an energy of guilt and remorse, confession, a coming clean, apology, and integrity is needed. Spirit is acknowledging that there is within this come to Jesus energy, that there will be integrity, divine intervention, surrender, and reconciliation. Spirit said there's something else in the middle of the deck. Spirit is also acknowledging that she's running around like a chicken with her head cut off. Okay, and this is very busy, overwhelmed, frenzy, deadline, stress, chaos, refocus, and redo for best results. And Spirit is acknowledging that this has to do in the area of no thank you, walk away, refusal, know your worth, self-respect, strength. So kiss my grit. So this is in the area of passion and love. You're running around like a chicken and you're with your head cut off because you should have said no. You should have said no, thank you, to be exact. As Spirit said in the middle of the deck, this is catching lightning bugs. Everyday magic, everyday magic, everyday magic. So every time I read on her, there's always this energy of her maybe dibbling and dabbling in spirit, in the spirit realm, in the spirit world, trying to get some form of protection or trying to put an intention out there in the universe to manifest. And so Spirit is acknowledging that. Spirit is also acknowledging that she wants to be acknowledged on a much higher platform, okay? Sending her love and light, simple pleasures, wonders, and a secret wish, okay? Sending you love and light. Now Spirit said, what's the T for Bloveslife? Okay, Spirit is saying that she's protecting herself or she needs to keep herself safe. Okay, Spirit is also acknowledging on the bottom, two cards want to come out. Spirit is also acknowledging that this has to do with fulfilling a fantasy. So you're feeling like you need to keep yourself safe because you were fulfilling a fantasy and you were playing games. You were into the games. You were playing games. You're into sports, possibly fulfilling this fantasy. You were throwing some drinks back. This is alleged and for entertainment purposes, and also watching some games. Are you into football? Are you into basketball? But some form of another. There was games involved, but Spirit has said that this is layered. Fulfilling a fantasy of yours was a game, and you were a player in this game, okay? Sending you love and light. Spirit is saying in the middle of the deck that she doesn't want to hear anymore, that whatever people are saying, she's like, look, I got my ears close to it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear it. Hush all that up. She ain't trying to hear, okay? So let's see what else Spirit wants me to know. Moving in love and light for Bloveslife. Thank you, Spirit. Two cards came out and they're both in reverse. The first card says the polys. So this is 3 and the student. So there's a poly relationship of some sort. And Spirit is pulling that out to acknowledge what they say in reverse, okay? So conflict exposed, selfishness, trust issues, not working well with others, divided, monogamy, competition, jealousy, third-party complications, okay? And then we also have 9 in reverse, the student in reverse. So not learning from your mistakes, foolish because of this. Know-it-all, naivete, failure, gullible, subjective, fantasy. Second time we hear fantasy, fiction, ignorance, misinformation, and careless. Okay, so sending her love and light. So what does she need to do to move in love and light? Let's see. Bloveslife. Two cards keep coming, one to come out, and everything is saying two. There's a significance of 2. What is the significance for 2? So we do have fall back in reverse. You enjoy repeating cycles due to the comfort they provide. A karmic familiarity that feels good temporarily, a trauma bond and a union that is long overdue. A trauma bond and a union that is long overdue. You hold on for dear life with hopes for a brighter outcome. You long for more, yet you cringe at the thought of shifting the course. You don't foresee division. You don't want to lose hope or progress. It's hard for you to know when things are truly over, especially when you don't want them to be. There's no concrete outline on how to proceed. You're left a bit confused. The energy on this card is senseless and devastation. Senseless and devastation. Wow. And in spirit also has solitude in reverse for you. Okay, so in reverse, you pull back knowing you have a lot inside of you. There are too many disappointments caged in, secret, hiding. Okay, despair oppresses you. You have not taken accountability for the way you compromise your wants and needs. You have not taken accountability. There's a chance you were missed or betrayed. There's a chance you were misused or betrayed by someone dear to you. You have been emotionally taxed and have nothing to show for it. Sending you love and light. So Spirit said, in order to get out of that energy, you have to acknowledge, you have to take responsibility and acknowledge, because on this energy, there is manifesting and fantasy. Second time we hear fantasy. Were you manifesting a fantasy? Moving in love and light. What else does Be Love's Life need to do in order to move in love and light? Thank you, Spirit. Uh-oh. All right. Spirit is acknowledging awareness. Awareness is what you need to do and what you need to have in order to move in love and light. Go for a mindful walk. Walk at a natural pace. Spend the first few minutes paying attention to your feet, lifting up and down repetitively, and your body shifting its weight from left to right with each step. If anything else takes your attention away from this task, gently guide it back to the task of walking. Now, focus on your senses. Spend the rest of the walk focusing on what you see, hear, feel, and smell. This is acknowledging that you're very, very anxious. And so Spirit said to slow down your breathing. Thank you, Spirit. And also focus in another way to distract you from being anxious or being in that anxious state is to acknowledge your five senses, what's happening around you, so that you can refocus on something other than your issue that gives you intense anxiety. Sending you love and light. Okay, Be Love's Life, current energy. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit is acknowledging that it's public knowledge about a violation or an unkept promise. Spirit is also acknowledging subconsciously that this has to do with the distance between you and someone you love, someone you could have traveled to that you loved. And this is a long distance relationship, long time coming is what Spirit was getting ready to say. But also there's time apart. And this time apart from this love interest, this long distance, is public knowledge of a violation and an unkept promise. In the middle of the deck, Spirit is acknowledging that you could have given this person material or spiritual gifts, or are still. Also, Spirit is acknowledging that there's magic in this. And so there's an intent to manifest something for this person, either to get them off of the path or to bring them towards you. My throat chakra is acting up. So you could also be manifesting that someone be quiet. You want to silence this person, okay? But Spirit is also acknowledging that you presented this person with presence and love, okay? Spirit is also acknowledging that in this energy, you are feeling like a sore loser with this energy, with this person. You are suffering from injuries, stress, lack of sleep, and time commitment. Spirit is saying that in this energy, there's an energy of you not being available towards this person, or this person not being available, sending them love and light. I show you to the ancestors, I show you to the universe, being very busy, absent, taken, and hard to reach in the month of December, sending you love and light. Spirit said don't do it. Okay. Be Love's Life, current energy. Thank you. All right. So let's see what we get. All right, so Spirit is acknowledging the worst is over. You are learning from the past, but some things are just beyond repair, okay? With the Ten of Swords, air sign energy. Spirit is also acknowledging subconsciously that this is sending you into hermit mode. So we have spiritual enlightenment in this hermit mode, solitude, inner guidance, reflection, introspection, and it's okay to be alone. That's making me feel like Spirit is trying to encourage you to be alone. So, you know, it's okay to be alone as an energy. And Spirit is acknowledging that in the middle of the deck, this is because what we're not saying when it comes to you is there's been an energy of manipulation. Who have you been manipulating? And it's just time to be honest. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But there's abuse and there's also a dangerous man. Okay. Spirit said there's something else in the middle of the deck. With the Four of Swords, it's time for you to have solitude. Second time we hear that, due to the stress, you need to be able to relax and have introspection. Hindsight is 20/20. But you're dealing with a mental overload. So it is weighing heavy on your mind, taxing your mind, sending you into an area of anxiety, okay? Spirit said there's something else in the middle of the deck. Spirit is acknowledging that this energy is not over. It's unsuccessful, lack of closure, stagnation with the World card in reverse. You're dealing with trauma, heartbreak, loneliness, grief, and crying because of this energy. And Spirit is also acknowledging that you were gambling with this energy. You were being very generous. Second time we hear about this, that you were being very generous. When I say with this energy, I'm speaking in reference to a person. But it's time to let it go, okay? Spirit is also acknowledging that this is leaving you in an area of lack of belief, giving up and surrendering with the Seven of Wands, energy of passion, fire sign, chaos, okay? And Spirit is saying that this is because of the conflict, being stuck between two choices. You were stuck between two choices and imbalance with the Lover's card in reverse. And Spirit is acknowledging that this is creating a lot of reverse roles for you in your energy and your relationships, doing things in an unconventional way in your relationships. And this is my marriage card. So there's something going on with your marriage, reverse roles, doing things in unconventional way, bad business, okay, with the Hierophant in reverse. Spirit is acknowledging as the Empress that you are a mother, that you enjoy motherhood, that you're focusing on self-care now, beauty, art, femininity, and spending time in nature, earth sign energy, but you are going to have to definitely seek some assistance and some attention in regards to health, because it does acknowledge some shattering health, underachieving, and shattering dreams, okay? Sending you love and light. It's going to send you in a very emotional state, or you could be dealing with a water sign, okay? A lot of fire sign energy, water sign energy. What's Bloveslife biggest obstacle? Thank you. Biggest obstacle I read in reverse: poor planning, limitations, delay with the Three of Wands, fire sign energy. On the bottom of the deck, you're lazy, easily distracted, and bored with the Page of Wands, fire sign energy. And it could be because of a fire sign energy, or it could just be because of passion, which also has a lot of chaos around it. All right. And then Spirit is saying in the middle of the deck, another big obstacle for you is a Death card. Holding on to the past, a fear of change. So you're not allowing things to die and then be born again. You're trying to hold on to it, and it's not viable. It's not vital for you, for your life. Okay. And negative patterns. Spirit said there's something else in the middle of the deck. Big obstacle for her. With the Four of Swords, it kept saying that you need to go into solitude and focus and de-stress and focus on relaxation. But Spirit is acknowledging a big obstacle for you is slow recovery, feeling burnt out, and a lack of self-care. And it keeps encouraging you to do so. Okay. What's next for Bloveslife? Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. The cards be shooting out. Okay, so the Six of Cups, childhood, homesickness, thinking of the past, reunion, support system, and family. Gonna be getting with family here to get some support. Spirit is also acknowledging that you are going to be overcoming challenges with the support of family and reuniting with family. Even thinking of the past is going to help you overcome some challenges that have something to do with your childhood, okay? Spirit is also acknowledging that you're going to be victorious, that you're changing a structured plan, which is good, and you're following up with that with action, because, you know, words alone don't mean much, but words plus action, you know, I say your action speaks louder than words. Thank you, Spirit. And that you're determined, okay? On the bottom of the deck, Spirit again is acknowledging poor health, underachieving, and shattered dreams with the Nine of Cups, water sign element, or it could just be very emotional for you. So be on the lookout for that. Checkup is what Spirit is saying. Go to the doctor, get a full checkup, get some blood work, checkup. Okay, and Spirit is also acknowledging that there's an energy of you just not having closure in this area, not having closure in this energy, a lack of closure, unsuccessful, and stagnation. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.